wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore.
Gonna stay in this moment, gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely, I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold, no matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends. Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold, no matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why,
Hello, my sweet friends, and welcome back. If you're new, my name is Nicole Cole, and I love everything home. I love all kinds of styles, and I do mix all of those together. And as you can see behind me, I am not a minimalist. I am definitely a maximalist. So if you are more minimal, you may want to go on to another channel, but you may find something that you may like yourself, and you can just tweak it to your style. But today I've been kind of down sick this past weekend, and I've had some procedures done. I had a procedure done right after Thanksgiving last year, and I had to go back and have some more. I had my children, almost 30 years ago, but I am dealing with a vein in my leg, and I've been trying to get that taken care of. And this is what my daughter does for a living. You would think that, with her in that vascular stuff, that I would be gung-ho about doing this. So I've prayed really hard, and I finally have, taken the bullet, and I'm doing what I needed to do probably 20 years ago. So I'm glad I've gone. It has been painful to me. So, and I think it had to do a lot with how I waited, and I shouldn't have waited as long as I did. So take care of you, okay? But I did do a little bit of antiquing. I have been going to Dothan quite a bit before, Dothan, Alabama, for just, that's where we would go to shop. So I'd always go to Highlands Antiques. That's as I'm coming into Dothan. And something inside me said, I need to find another antique place over here. I know there's more than just one. And I found one that I absolutely love. I still love Highlands, but this one had, it was just unreal. It was 2 stories, and it's called Old South Antique Mall, I believe is the name of it. It was unreal, but Old South Antiques or Old South Antique Mall, it was just magnificent. So you probably saw, you know, some pictures I took of some things, and I had went to that Old South Antiques several days before, and I kept dreaming about these that I'm about to show you, and you can probably see directly behind me. But I said, you know, I was talking to my husband, you know, I should have got those. I should have got those. They were so pretty. And so I went back today, and they were still there. And I feel like God was in my corner going, go girl. So here they are. They had, and you can see, I'll show you a picture. They had in the they have the really pretty lampshades. So the set was $69.95, I believe. But y'all, you would pay that much for just the lampshade. So I am going to use these in our red, white, and blue room. I am still working on that room. You know, when you're doing any kind of decorating, it just has to speak to you, and you have to kind of sit in that room and just think. These rooms in this house are very awkward because they're not square. Everything's at an angle. So I have to be very thoughtful and think about what I'm going to do. But these things are gorgeous. They're heavy, but they're brass on the bottom. They have a huge chunk of wood and then another brass piece of an eagle. And I got to set the 2 now for $69. And I didn't think that's bad at all. They are massive. They are gorgeous. And if you saw in the picture, they do have kind of a off-white or a linen looking lampshade, which probably would cost me as much as the lamps did if I hadn't had them with them. So I got a set of 2 of these. Very, very pretty. They still have the existing plug on it. My husband, he was an electrician by trade, and so I may have to get him to redo these. I'm going to have to get him to redo the next set that I'm going to share with you that my mother gave to me. But these I am planning on doing in the red, white, and blue room. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Love the patina on them. And I love the wood. So that dark wood was beautiful to me. Since I'm already doing lamps, I'm going to go ahead and show you. You can see them right here. So I have been looking for lamps to go under my kitchen cabinets in the kitchen. I just wanted little lamps, you know, one on either side. And I wanted to style them with you all, but I have to get my husband to work on them. But these are very old. They are very heavy, so I have to take the globe off first. But you can see they have a purple flower on them. Let me get them a little closer. So they have a purple flower on them, and I'm not very fond of the purple. Don't get me wrong. I realize that it's vintage, and this hurricane or whatever kind of globe goes on top. Now, they did have a hurricane inside, like a little chimney, and it was sitting up about this high, but they have been broken over the years. My parents bought these when, I want to say my mother said, right after I was born. So they're at least 52 years old, thank you very much. So they are antique, I'm sure, but they are very, very pretty. So I'm planning on just kind of turning them around this way where I could do the white and maybe polish up this brass a little bit. But I do love them. I have looked at hurricane globes today, and I think I'm just going to leave them like this because they'll fit under my cabinets in my kitchen. But we'll get to work on those, and I may even video my husband redoing the plugs on these. So those will go in my kitchen. I'm going to use those in our kitchen area so I can have lamps in here where we're not burning overhead lights all the time. So I did get something else in that booth that I got these eagle lamps in. And it was kind of funny. I was showing my daughter the picture and I was like, look at these lamps. And I could kick myself. I didn't get them. And she goes, Mama, did you see the basket above the lamps? And I had seen it, but I didn't really like pan in close and look when I was there or at the picture. But when I got there today, I knew I had to have it. It is a magazine rack, but it is a beautiful basket with, with an eagle on it as well. I thought this would be beautiful in the red, white, and blue room. I'm not really sure, look how big it is. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do books in it. I had even thought about rolling up old quilts or folding up some of my grandmother's quilts that she made and put them in there just for show. So I think that would be pretty. I do have some quilts that are blue and the colors of the bedding in there that I think would be pretty in here, but I love that. So I'm really working on that red, white, and blue room. I would love to get it more vintage and the feel that I want. And I'll tell y'all, honestly, the thought of, in my mind, of that room is kind of like a colonial home, but patriotic. That sounds kind of odd, but that's what I'm seeing in my head. Like old pictures of George Washington, old pictures of Lincoln. I've seen those on Amazon, and I'll share all that when we do that room very soon. I did get some things from Highlands Antiques. I didn't get a lot. I did share with you all quite a bit in that store. I didn't share as much in the Old South because I wasn't sure how they would feel about me recording. Some people are kind of funny. I did see on the door where it said, you know, no talking on your phone with speaker, you know, and I thought, oh my gosh, how many times have I been in an antique store and thought, oh, would you please stop talking so loud on your phone? It would be great if I could just kind of zone into what I'm looking at, but I can't because I'm so hearing all your conversation. So I thought that was a really cool idea, but I just was so afraid to offend anybody with my cell phone. So I didn't record much, but I took a ton of pictures, and I'll share all that with you all. But at Highlands, I did get 2 pictures. So I have been following Deb and Danielle on Instagram. I don't know if y'all have ever looked at their, I think I'm saying that right, but she has a collection of brown dishware or brown Crocs, brown and beige Crocs, and they are so pretty. It's kind of almost like a brown glazed, and I want to start collecting that for our living room area. We are doing some work in there, and I hope to share that with you all very soon. I have been painting in there, so I'm excited to show you all that, and I've told y'all I've got a new rug in there, so there's just all kinds of new goodies in there that I can't wait to share. But when I saw this next piece, it was $18. And I thought, this is what I'm talking about, that brown glaze. Y'all have probably seen, my mother gave me 2, I think they're called moonshine jars, but she gave me 2 of those, and I've got those I want to put on my mantle, but I want to mix in some more of this brown glazed stuff, and it's just so pretty. I loved this one. I thought it was a very good price. I found one that was a bit bigger than this one, and it was $25. And I thought, no, Nicole, you've already got one picture in your, buggy. Just do this one. So I thought it was very, very pretty, and it's very big. But I could put flowers in there, greenery in there, all kinds of goodies. So very, very pretty. So the last thing I bought, and I've tried to be really, really good, y'all, I promise you, was I am a sucker, and you can see behind me, I am a sucker for ironstone pictures. So I got this smaller one, and I know when I was doing my laundry room, I had the smaller kind of like creamer ones hanging up on my little pegboard, and I'll show y'all a picture. But I have thought, well, maybe I do need to put some bigger ones in there. So I got this one to hang in there. So whoever said that, thank you so much. I agree with you. I think I should mix in some larger ones. I've just always been so fearful of hanging them like this. I don't want to break them. So, but this one I feel fairly confident about, but it's really, really pretty. There's no markings on the bottom that I can tell, and I don't have my glasses on, so I couldn't read it even so. But this is a really good size. I love this size, but I do like the smaller ones because I have the old-timey teacup displays that I like to use those in as well. I got 3 more things to share with you guys, and I picked these up off of Instagram with Rusty Ridge Vintage. I love Miss Allie. She's one of I consider her my friend, even though I've never laid, eyes on her in person, but she is my friend. I've bought quite a bit of things from her, but I bought these, I think she said they're from Belgium. I'm not really sure, but it's a set of 3, and I thought these would be beautiful for Easter, and they are blue, but they are gorgeous, and I may have shown them to you all before, but I really wanted y'all to see. And does that say where it's from? But they are so pretty, so pretty. But I thought for Easter they would be really sweet. And someone sent me on my Instagram that they have a set of like the Beatrice Potter, what is his name? Rabbit. Anyway, the rabbit, Beatrice Potter. I can't think of it right now. This is old people mine, okay? But I saw a plate and a little cup, I believe. Gorgeous. I would love. They've got them at Home Goods, so y'all go to Home Goods and see if you can find it. But I got one more piece with her. It's a larger piece. I just love these. I love bunnies, period. So I will use bunnies pretty much throughout the year. But that is what I picked up. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We've got some things coming up. So we are going to do the living room. I've got a lot of things in there. I have painted. I have bought a new rug. I have bought new pillow covers. And I bought the new pillow covers at Christmas. So that's how long I've been holding out on you guys. So there's that. And then we're going to work on a couple of projects around the house and my decor room that I want to do, or my decor shelves. I really want to stop, buying more and just putting things in my decor area. And I got that idea from Deb and Danielle off of Instagram. If you want to go look at hers, mine will never be that gorgeous. I am so unworthy. That thing is gorgeous and it is full. Mine will never be that full and it will never be that gorgeous, but a girl can have a smaller version. How's that? So I'm so glad that y'all joined me today. I hope you will come back on Saturday. Hopefully I will not be sick. I was sick this past weekend. So a little chatty video today, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm going to end with some more clips from my trip to the antique stores and some pictures where I saw some stuff. And I just hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so very much.